What's going on, people of the internet? Thanks for stopping by and checking this video out. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome as well. So today I wanted to talk about the initial thoughts of the Saddlemen road sofa seat that I put onto this bike. Whew, that's huge. That's what she said. Install was pretty easy. There's nothing really major as far as that goes. I have a video for that should be out already by the time you watch this, if I play my cards right anyways. The install was pretty easy. There's a few things that I'm going to go over here that I wish that they would change or whatever. So first thing is the install. When you look at the factory seat, there's an actual box channels where on the tanks, like the bike side, they slide into those boxes and then you screw them down on each side and at the back. On the Saddlemen, where those boxes are, they actually have little metal blades that go out instead, so they slide underneath the part that's on the bike to hold the front side down, and then one screw at the back. So I wish they'd switch those blades to a box like what the factory one is, but it is what it is. The next one is the wiring. They include a crap ton of wiring, tons and tons of wiring. Honestly, I wish they would cut the wiring in half is basically what I wish, but they don't know where you're going to be installing it, like how you're going to be running wires and all that. So I kind of understand why they give so much. It's a hassle trying to tuck everything in where it doesn't affect like get in contact with the shock and all that. Like, I mean, we only have so much room underneath there, and if you have other wire harnesses there from running lights, and it's getting pretty tight for room. I mean, I could have probably trimmed a lot of the stuff back, but I didn't really want to mess with the stuff in case I had issues. I could send it back for warranty and they can't say, oh well, you cut the wires, so you're not getting any warranty out of us. The major thing. So wiring, yeah, it's just a hassle. That's all it is. It's just me nitpicking basically. As far as the materials on the seat go, great, absolutely outstanding. I love the stitching. I love how they match the stitching to my bike, and the backrest is nice. It's got some adjustments so it can push forward to keep you upright, or you can lean it back, and you got up and down adjustments and all that. So, and it's very comfortable for the most part. It kind of feels like it's twisted a little bit on for me, but I'm new, so it just might be my mind playing tricks on me. I'm not sure. The fit and finish is good. It's like, I have no complaints as far as the materials and all that. Now I'm gonna tell you guys right off the bat, the seat does lift you up. It lifts you up about 3/4 of an inch. When I had the factory seat, I was almost heels down with both feet. When I put this seat on, it lifted me up to the balls of my feet. So before I was pretty much flat, and then I was up like that. It does lift you up 3/4 of an inch, and I will include a screenshot here to show you that the difference. It went from, I think it was 27.5 to 28.25 inches. And what I did is I put a block underneath the kickstand so it's more upright, so you'll know that it's kind of sitting straight up. I don't notice that it moved me forward or backward or anything like that. It's just, I just noticed the upper, that it lifted you up 3/4 of an inch. So just be mindful of that if you're looking at it and you're a shorter person like me and you don't really want to be lifted. You might want to look at a different seat, or you might not want to. It's hard to say. If you're okay with just putting one foot down, no problems at all. None. And that's how I learned anyways when I took my rider safety course, is always keep the right foot on the brake and put your left foot down. So to me, okay, I can't put both feet down, but that's fine. Worry about that. So now the question is, would I get it again? It's hard to say. Knowing what I know now, I might have went with a different seat, but the major thing is all the other seats weren't doing custom stitching to match your bike. That was a major selling point for me. I like that matching stuff. I wanted to get a matching helmet because I have a blue plaid jacket that kind of matches too, but my family told me that's too much blue, so I left it. I'm getting a different colored helmet. The only issue with other seats is some of them are wider than what this one is. So, and with me having a 28.5-ish inseam, I couldn't go any wider than this one. Like, this was pretty wide as it is. I found the factory one pretty wide as well, so it really depends. Now, as far as sitting on it, now this is the initial review, like my initial thoughts. I'm gonna do a long-term review down the road once I have a crap ton of kilometers on it and it's broken in, because they told me that it's going to be 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers minimum before it's kind of remotely broken in. So, and right now I'm only at about 300-ish, 350 kilometers on it, so can't pass judgment yet. Probably August, September, more than likely September, I'll put out a long-term review, because by then I should have a crap ton of kilometers on it. But right now my initial thoughts is that it is stiff. Like, it's very stiff when you go from the factory and you sit onto this one. It's stiff. There's no if and or buts about it. It's slowly getting better for me, but it is still stiff. There's only been twice so far out of the 5 rides that I've done on this thing that where my butt started getting sore, like as if I went for a 45-minute ride with the factory seat. And I'm taking that with a grain of salt, because I know that I'm gonna have to break it in before I can really say, okay, well, I can put 1,000 kilometers on it in a day and not have a sore butt or whatever the case might be. It's stiff, it will break in, and I'll let you know my final thoughts when I do my long-term review. So anyways, guys, I hope this helped. If you have any more specific questions about as far as the measurements are for the width and everything else, check my install video. I'll have pictures there comparing the stock to the Saddlemen. Hopefully that will answer all your questions. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It'll help me to get more content out there, knowing that I'm actually reaching people and they're liking what I'm doing. Hit the bell notification as well, so you can get updates for my future uploads. Hit that like button, please. Anyways, take care, guys. See you on the next video.